All right. So now let's talk about database methods. All right. So we have these database methods: database.insert, .update, .upsert, .delete, undelete, merge. So it's basically the same thing as the DML statement, like this one here, right? It's just a DML statement: insert, update, upsert, delete, undelete, merge. So what is the difference? Why? There are two kinds of data manipulation. One is the database method, one is a transaction like we're using the DML there. So these are the difference. Unlike DML statements, database methods have an optional all or none parameter that that allows you to specify whether the operation should partially succeed. So this is the keyword. This is the difference. Partially succeed. So the database method will allow partial insert, partial update, partial upsert, partial delete, partial undelete, or partial merge. So basically you just have to do database dot whatever method you want to use, this insert, update, upsert, delete, undelete, or merge, and then the list of the record, and then define false. False means do it even though not all records will be successful. Okay, so do it anyway. Even if one fail, do it anyway. If you want to insert 5 records and 4 or 1 fail, insert the 4 anyway. We'll do with the 1 later on. You can't do that with this DML kind of statement. With this insert, you have a list of account, for example, list of accounts, and then you do insert accounts. It's either all will be inserted or all will fail. If one fail, nothing will be inserted. Nothing. So for example, you have 100 list of records of accounts, and one of it trips a validation rule or anything. It trips about on anything. A record being locked, a validation rule, or a workflow rule fail or something, right? And it will not insert anything into the database. It will not update anything. It will not do anything because one of the records, so for example, you want to update or insert 10,000 records, and one trips a validation rule, so nothing gets inserted. Nothing. With database methods, if you do database.insert, you are inserting, for example, 1,000 records, and one of those records trips a validation rule, and you do a false parameter here, 999 will still get inserted with one failed, and you can catch the failed ones. Okay, all right, so you can put the results here. See, the database methods return result objects containing success or failure information for each record. So the insert statement or the insert method will return database save results here. You can put the result on here and process accordingly. Okay, now you got that. You got the logic. Why use database methods? If you want to allow partial insertion or updating or deletion or merging of records, okay? If you want to allow partially successful ones, okay? That's the only reason and the only way you want to do database methods, okay? So let's copy and explain this code a bit. All right, I'm going to copy this code here, flip back to our developer console, resume, close the log, and Control E. I'm going to delete the code from the previous video, paste the new one here. Okay, so let's delete all the comments so it doesn't look crowded. Okay, so we have a list of contact. Okay, the variable name is conlist, and instantiate it, and then you go new contact Joe, Kathy, Caroline, and this is a blank here. There is no first name, there is no last name. New contact of what? This will fail, right? So if you do after this, you do insert con list, right? Well, nothing will happen because let's just do it. Let's just make it 1, 2, 3 so we can sort it. Okay, and I'm gonna take this out here. So list con list. So now we're gonna do insert con list, right? Will it insert 1, 2, 3 and an error here? No, it won't, because we're gonna execute. Oh, required field missing. It won't even allow it. See? So required field, it stops it because this is error. This is blank here. Not the case if we do database method. So it's gonna still insert 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so we are going to say database save result, save it here, and then database insert the con list here, insert the con list, and false meaning allow partial success. All right, and then this is basically for debugging to display it here. So let's execute this. This is just for executing, and you will see what will happen. This is just basically for showing you what happens. It's looping here, right? Successfully inserted contact 1, 2, 3, right? And then the following error occurred: field missing, required field missing. But it will still insert the 1, 2, 3 here. Contacts. See? 1 Smith, 2 Smith, 3 Roth, right? That's what we did, right? Close that, Control E. So 1 Smith, 2 Smith, 3 Roth. So that's basically the difference. If you do database method, it will allow partial insert like that. Okay, so for example, you are manipulating 1 million records. You don't want to, if one fail, you don't want the whole thing to fail, the whole thing for 1 million records. You want to retry the failed ones, catch those, store them somewhere for future try, so you can retry those later on. Okay, we are going to talk about feature methods and then batch, scheduled, Apex, which will be able to do this kind of failure, retry it later on. We can do that. Okay, so let's flip back here to our trail. That's basically the database methods. So when should you use database methods? Only if you want to allow what? Partial success. Okay, use DML if you want to execute everything. All right, that's basically it. I think that's it. Now I'm gonna split this video and talk about working with related records on the next video. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button and explore new Trailhead grounds and learn to implement the most useful and popular apps on the Salesforce App Exchange. And do yourself a favor, like this video, and you'll be surprised on how much more you understand when watching this same video after liking it. Don't take my word. Watch this one more time after you like the video and see it for yourself. Bada bing, bada boom.